There I am. I hope everybody can hear me okay. It's Junior Tarot Queen. Still kind of a little new at this, so um, I'm hoping everybody is having a fantastic day. I'm new at the laptop part of it anyway, not necessarily the tarot part. Sound good, or is it too loud, or am I moving around too much? I know when I listened to it on my phone, it sounded a little funky, but anyway, I've got my phone turned off, so hopefully, or silent, so nobody can block us out. Hi, Gina T. Hi, Eleanor. I hope you guys can hear me better. I'm using the Rider Waite deck that Eleanor had given me today. So if anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to chime on in the chat and ask them, and we'll see what we got going on. I hope this is done right. I hope it's public. I think so. Not positive, but you never know. I can add guests now, so that's exciting. I think I can do it with their face or without their face. And I did see where I could pre-record some things as well. So I'm excited. Anyway, can you guys hear me okay? Does the voice sound okay to you, Gina? Or am I going in and out? And I have a cloth on my table, so yay! I'm excited. I hope that we get to do some voices with Gina and Eleanor soon. And I don't know. I don't know if everybody can find me. I don't know if everybody has Chrome, or if you have to have Chrome to do it. I know I had to have Chrome to get this yard stream up and running, but I did it. Or I should say how I did it. I can't take the credit. I wish I could, but I can't. So anybody have a question? And if you would like to share my link, I think you can. I'm not positive what that means. Huh. Well, I'll earn $25 for every successful referral, while viewers receive $10 in live stream to credit your get started, in both a win-win for both you and your audience. Imagine that. So share my link. Let's see who we're sharing it to. There we go. So if you share my link, you'll get $10. And if I share it, I'll get some money too. So that'd be great for all of us concerned, I think. I don't see anybody else on it other than Gina T and myself and Eleanor. So I hope everybody can find us. This is not our usual way of doing it. I am playing with the cards, as you see, and I'm able to tilt this down to where you can just see the cards on my phone. And oh, I'm wearing my new glasses, and they say "Go Bills" on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they're my Go Bills glasses. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I hope it was at least somewhat relaxful. I want to do some other lives with some other people. I'm hoping to have Gary of the Twin Tarot, Dave and Gary, on sometime after the holidays is over. We'll have to get together, him and I, and figure out what day is best or what night works best for us. Anyway, we're in 5 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know if anybody else is joining us or not. Oh, let's see. Let's see who our people are. It's just me. Just me. Oh, I ended the chat somehow. Oh, Lord. How do I do that? Oh, there. Oh boy, I'm learning. I'm learning. It's okay to learn, right? Um, so let's see. One of David's friends came over today and visited with Kevin while I went to the store to get some Sunkissed and Diet Dr. Pepper because he likes that. He doesn't really care too much for the Coke or Diet Sunkist or Diet Dr. Pepper Zero too much, but I was thinking, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. Whew, I don't know if anybody saw that spread from Vanity Fair, but Josh Johnson was really giving it a 1-2 punch. I mean, he really made it sound really super funny. So if you get a chance to watch Josh Johnson in that Vanity Fair episode, I think it was pretty good. Yeah, obscene files. I agree with you, Eleanor. There is so much cover up going on under there. I'm surprised they don't pull it on the reason the that the reason you tore the West Wing was to bury those files somewhere where nobody'd find them or burn them or something or destroy them somehow, videos or whatever. But yeah, let's see what the deal was with Nigeria. I mean, she's a Pete. He and there was also a little short clip on one of the justices or Senate people drilling Steve Miller on Antifa. He's like, "Oh, Antifa is an organized group," because they said they were the number one target from inside America was Antifa. And he asked him, "Okay, where is their headquarters?" "Well, we're working on, finding these things out." He said, "Well, do you know how many members that they have? How many is in their group? Where is their group located?" And we all know Antifa is not an organization. It's just a word, anti-fascist, short for anti-fascist. So I think that is so funny. And then he's like, "Okay, so I know you didn't come here to tell us untruths, but I see that you did." That was a great short. I loved it. Put Steve Miller in his place. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your internet doesn't keep going out on you. You're pulling the strength card. Trump trying to show he's so strong. Okay, was it reversed or straight up, Eleanor? I think that Trump, this is June talking, no, straight up. Yeah, he's trying to show his strength, but I also think he's trying to divert our attention to something else. He's trying to start war so we do not, or possibly cannot have an election. And I don't know if you guys were keeping up with his 400 and some tweets over the Christmas holiday, but or more probably by now. But he was going on about everything, just like, and then he says, I hope this isn't your last Merry Christmas. Like a threat to the United States. Like, I think he's crazy. Seven of Swords. They're tweaking their plan. They're tweaking their plan. Yeah, I agree with Gene on that. Gene thinks it's just a diversion. It's a diversion to keep his name out of the public eye and out of the Epstein crosshairs, if you will. I did see one. I didn't really listen to it because I wasn't really sure where the source was coming from about him and Maxwell talking on the phone, Trump and Maxwell talking on the phone, trying to speed up their plans for her release or her pardon, or whatever. I think that I mean, if you look at the picture of his holiday dinner or video, he is sitting like kind of by himself. Well, Melania is way over on the other side of the table, and the other guy is sitting across from her, and he is sitting there. I guess he must smell or something. I don't know. He's deteriorating. I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell you. But let's see what's going on with him and these Epstein plans. I do think June thinks that the strike against Nigeria was more of a diversion than anything else. So let's see. What is going on with the Nigeria strike? We'll ask that first. I'm sure there are terrorist cells in every country, not just Nigeria, Somalia, Venezuela, Mexico, United States, Canada, England. I'm sure they're everywhere. Europe, wherever. I'm sure there are some cells everywhere. So it's always a good, you can hit anywhere and say you're going for that, I guess. I shouldn't give them any ideals, huh? So what is up with the Nigerian strike? Yep, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to put these down so where you guys can see them. The first one is the Eight of Cups. It is reversed, so they're not walking away from a fight. Nigeria will stick up for themselves. They're not walking away from a fight. They're working hard to keep their country safe. Or Donald Trump is working hard to make their country unsafe. He says it's about religion. We all know it's not about religion. We all know it is not about religion. It is more about non-religion than anything else. It's more about evil. It's more about covering up for the Epstein files, is what I believe. So I want to know, I'm still reading the book. I'm almost finished with the book on Nobody's Girl. I'm almost finished with that. I'll be sending that to you, Eleanor, when I get done with it. And then you can pass it on to Gina if you like. And then send it back. But anyway, I would like for my daughter to read that too. Maybe she can understand some things. Page of Cups. Wishy-washy. He didn't know what he's doing. He doesn't not know what he's doing. He's crazy as hell. Was it reverse or straight up, Gina? I straight up. Yeah, he is just trying to go with the flow and trying to do the best he can to stay afloat, because his mental health is not what it ever. I don't think his mental health was really always all there. I think that his ego overrode a lot of things. But you know, anyway, his mental health has just deteriorated, and I hope that people can find me using this as, I had to go through Chrome, so I don't know. I mean, it's still on YouTube, so I don't know. Hopefully they can find me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should stop this and go live on my phone. What do you guys think? Should I do that or should I just continue? Let me know. What do you think? Oh, okay. Oh. Maybe people are just busy celebrating their holidays. Yeah. I mean, people are busy celebrating, different times, different religions celebrate at different times. I'm assuming. I know I've read a lot about a lot of different religions. I don't think I remember all of them, but I read a lot about them, and they all have different kind of celebrations in different times of the year. I guess so that's what we can all celebrate with them. Cheers. I really want to learn how to make those mats. And you guys need to let me know if you get your packages. Yeah, or it could be possibly, that's why I like to listen to a lot of things is when I'm driving. I'll listen to podcasts all the way. I used to listen to Crime Junkie all the time, going back and forth to Cookville for where my daughter was staying when she was in college, and my husband wasn't in the accident at that time, but things change, right? So what's our next thing? What's our next question? Let's see. How is the next year going to pan out for Trump? Will his name, will some of the girls that have come out actually have the courage to name him in the Epstein files? Will they have the strength to be who they are and be able to name him in these depositions that are being taken place, or just write their own books, right? Get a collaborative and all collaborate together and write all the names down, not just a few, but all of them. I read some of the ones in Virginia's book so far. Caroline Levitt. I wish she would quit. Let's see. Let's ask. Is Caroline Levitt going to quit? Or she'll probably take maternity leave for sure. But let's see what the cards say. Is Caroline Levitt going to quit? This is causing a lot of stress on her and the baby. That's probably what causes autism, is stress. But let's see. Not Tylenol. Let's see. Will Caroline Levitt quit the White House? Gary was taking a poll who would be the first to go. I said Trump, because he is losing it. Yeah, she is kind of digging herself into a hole, and I don't think she's going to be able to get out of it. But anyway, will she quit this regime? Follow the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing. Let's see. She quit. Well, it's fun having you two on here anyway. Two favorite people in the world. Whoa. King of Swords. This is a Libra type of person. She's going to try to put it out to be like, well, I've got to find balance between work and my child and my other child. So I believe that she is going to use this as an excuse to step aside. Not necessarily that she doesn't believe in the Almighty there, Mr. Christianity, Donald J. Trump. But looks like we'll be celebrating if she does. which it looks like she may. She's gonna take a leave of absence for sure, and looks like she may decide not to come back. So we'll all be rejoicing in that. But he'll just get somebody worse. She decided that she can't carry this heavy load anymore. And it's not the pregnancy that's heavy, it's the guilt that she's feeling that's weighing heavily on her conscience, as it should, if she has a conscience. But the card says she does, and it's weighing heavily on her conscience. So, and she's tired of cleaning up messes. She's tired of cleaning up spilt milk, spilt leaked information, a drip, drip here, a drip, drip there, here, drip, there, drip, everywhere, drip, drip, So she's tired of cleaning up messes and just, she's like over it. So, yay. Yeah, it looks like she's going to quit and look for a different partnership. Maybe her family will come first for a change. What do you think? I think she will. I don't think she's. Oh, you pulled the devil. He's going to try to trick her into staying. She's thinking about it. I think she's going to go. The cards, according to my card deck, it is saying that she's going to go. Of course, she could change her mind at any moment. She does have the fool of all fools, or the trickster of all tricksters, there at the White House. Oh, I need you. I can't do this without you. I can hear him now. Why, baby, baby. Death card and Ten of Swords fell out as I was shuffling. Gina T, the death card, and it depends on if they're upside down or reversed, but they're both. The death card is a death to a certain situation and a change of foot. So yes, she's leaving. If it's straight up, if not, if it was kind of reverse, or if it fell sideways, then it's probably she's thinking about it. But the Ten of Swords, fellas, she feels betrayed. She feels as though the White House is not giving her or is putting too much on her and her baby that she's carrying. She could even lose it with the stress that they are putting on this woman to lie continuously and without quibble. So I hope for her health and the baby's health that she does, because lying has a way of catching up to you and making you pay dearly in this lifetime or the next. And that's no kidding. When you're hurting other people, I've said this a lot and I'm going to say it again. Your rights end when my rights begin. So you cannot infringe upon my rights. That's when yours end and mine begin. So temperance as well. Temperance to me is voices being heard, and maybe she'll come right out and blurt the truth out and say, hey, screw this. I'm just going to tell it like it is. This is all a bunch of BS. And so maybe she'll tell, and, her voice will be heard, loud and clear, and nobody can deny it, especially if, she tells the whole truth and nothing but the truth, which, that's a good question. Let's ask if she'll tell the truth. Let's ask if her voice will be heard and her truth on the matter of the White House regime. I hate to call the man the president. I really do. Let's see. I'm going to put that down a little bit so you guys can see me shuffle. Well, that one, those two don't want to shuffle back in there. Let's see. These are really easy to shuffle. They're not thick at all. Well, her voice, Gina says she's getting a no. So she's not going to tell the truth, you don't think, Gina? Well, dun, 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 dun. 10 of Wands, straight up. She's carrying a big burden. I got the 10 of Wands earlier as well. She's carrying a big burden, not only with, the lies and the stuff, but, her family life, her baby, her health, her own health. So, yeah. But I got she's gonna speak up. I got that this is keeping stuff to yourself. This is keeping telling stuff. So I think that she's gonna open up, maybe not right away. Maybe by summertime she'll start speaking or spewing the truth to get it off of her conscience. Um, and then she got the Queen of Pentacles reverse as well. And this is Queen of Pentacles is a Gemini type of card. I believe that she feels like he's losing it. He is totally losing it, and she's tired of, like I said, cleaning up after him, cleaning up after the spews, the lies, the hatred. What president of the United States has ever spewed such hatred? Wallace, maybe, but he didn't get elected, right? He got shot. Didn't kill him, but he did get shot and he didn't win the election. So, I mean, no. King of Cups. This is a Cancer type of person, and I think it's weighing heavy on her mind. I mean, she loves her family, I'm sure, and she loves her job. She loved the presidency. She loved the president. Hi, Slugabooey and Jane with 2 N's. It's good to see you guys on here. Yay! I'm glad you guys had a good, or I'm glad you had a, oh, wow, and the fog wind hitting means, ooh, I'm glad you made it safely, Ligaboo. And I hope you had a, I hope you had a happy holidays. This is a Cancer type of card, and she's wanting to tell the truth. She's wanting to stand up and be the person that she knows she can be inside. The person that she has had to be has been a liar, and we all know it, and she knows it. So, whew, Minnesota. Are you a Vikings fan? I heard they won the other day. I don't know how true that is. I think I was kind of watching it in and out, but anyway. And then I got, she is not taking action against anyone or Trump. She should. I would say he forced me to lie under oath. I blame it all on him because she needs to take some action, but it doesn't look like she's going to. She's just going to get the heck out of Dodge. And then she got the Queen of Cups, which is a Scorpio card, which tells me that she's not listening to her intuition. She should tell the truth and speak up sooner than later. And maybe she fears for her life and her baby's life and her family's life, because we all know, or at least I feel like I know. I have a question. I have a question. Did Virginia Roberts kill herself? In her book, she said she is not suicidal. She will not kill herself. She wants to stand up for all the victims, all the survivors of the Epstein saga. So in her book, in her writing, she said she did not kill herself, that she would not do such a thing. People change their mind, though. So let's see. Did Virginia Roberts Ruffey kill herself? Just a simple yes or no question, Spirit, and maybe it's none of our business. This is yes, that she did. I guess she figures the Trump administration is never going to be exposed, that the girls are never going to get their just reward or justice for what happened to them. But this says yes, she did. She did kill herself. So I don't know. Are you lying to me? Because I just don't believe she did. Reading her book, I don't believe she did. Ah, aye, aye. So, do you have a specific question, or do you want a private reading with me? Um, another at another time, Slugabooly, um, Sluggerbooly. Uh, you let me know if you want to ask me a question right now. You're more than welcome. Or you can email me at junewagner633 at yahoo.com, and we can talk about it. You drew the Five of Pentacles. She feels left out. She feels alone. She felt alone in that particular time when she. Oh, for Slugaboo? Did he ask a question? Oh, Sluggerbooly. Sluggerbooly. Yes, Sluggerbooly. 2, 3 different names. Slugger. I'm just gonna call you Slugger. So, you drew the Five of Pentacles, and straight up, yeah, she felt alone and struggling, and um, people, they change their minds. Sometimes things get overwhelming and they can't take anymore. So I'm not to the point where her face was blackened and blue. I don't know if that was by her husband or by someone else, but I'm sure it will address it in the book. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm almost done with it too, though, so I don't know. She did it to herself. She beat herself up? She beat herself in the face? That's kind of hard to do. I couldn't imagine punching myself in the face. Well, let's find out. Is there any messages for Slugger in the spirit world? Spirits, come on, tell me anything you need Slugger to know right now in his spirit team, his spirit animals, his spirit guides, his angels, whatever. Spirit, is there anything that I'm assuming you're he, she, I don't know, but you. Oh yeah, she did it to herself for sure. Caroline, love it. Yeah. She took the job. She didn't have to lie. She could have got fired, but she didn't have to lie. Slugaboo. Oh, Sluggerboo. Let's see what the spirits have to tell Sluggerboo today. It's one that's sticking out to me already. I'm just going to pull it out here, or two of them actually. I should be showing y'all me shuffling these, so y'all don't think I'm being just deceitful or whatever. Not that you would think I would be deceitful. Oh, looks like I have a few things to say to you. I think that's it. Let's see. Well, we'll go back up. And you get the Ten of Wands. I'm sure that ride home was very stressful, but you know what? I think that you've decided you're not carrying loads for anybody. You're going to let people carry their own luggage from now on. You're tired. Your spirits are telling you, you know what? You have enough to carry of your own. You don't need to carry anybody else's. You are a very hard person to trick too. There's no pulling the wool over your eyes. You realize you are not chained to anybody. You do not answer to anybody but to yourself and your spirit, your guide, your God, whatever. You do not answer to any person per se. You know the tricksters that are out there. You know them well, and you're not falling for it. You know how to combat it. You know who they are. You can see them coming a mile away. Also, you're you're very fantastical. You should write a fantasy book. You I think that I don't want to say you live in a fantasy world, but you do mix fantasy in with your reality, and that's really good. It's a good way to, break away from the free world. And they say that you should do that, that you should mix a little fantasy in there. Believe in fairies if you want to. Believe in gnomes. Believe in, the magical or the mystical, as we say. Believe in that, the mystery of things. It's good. So that's what your spirits are telling you. And then it's saying that, I think you've had enough of rejoicing with the family for a little bit, and you do want to just chill for a little while. And they say it's a good thing to chill for a little while. Just take a breath. It feels like work. And I'm sure that drive home with it being foggy and windy and I'm sure it was just a nightmare, bumper to bumper, I bet. But yeah, it says it's time for you to chill and just relax and be by yourself for a minute and see what you want. Put that fantasy, maybe write a book. That'll be fun. Wheel of Fortune, yes. Jackie T, hi. How are you? I haven't seen you in here in a while. I think I think Jane is next. I'm not positive. Yeah, I think Jane is next, and then I will get to you, Jackie. I think Jane is next. Am I correct, guys? Because it's not letting me see so you guys got to keep me straight. But I think Jane is next. Will her sister stay mad at her for a long time? And I don't know what Gina said, but no worries. Okay. Let's see. Will Jane's sister stay mad at her for a long time? From the last reading to this one, I don't think so, but I mean, that's me talking, not the cards. Things change, and people sometimes make other people pay for other people's mistakes, unfortunately. And girls, I don't know if you've pulled any cards. Okay, Savannah, we'll get to you in just a minute. I think you're third. Will Gina tease? Put that down there. Will Gina tease? Will Jan with two N's? Jane with two N's. Sister stay mad at her for a long time. Spirit, will she or won't she? You get the Four of Cups. It crashed down. Hold on. Hold on. Woo. Four Cups, and this one just fell off. So Four Cups and Judgment. She's not listening to reason. This is a major. This is a minor. She's not listening to reason. And you know what? If she stays mad at you for a long time, it's her problem. You can talk to her till you're blue in the face, and until she's ready, then she's just going to be mad. So let her be mad. Let her be mad. You can't force her to do anything that she's not willing or ready to do yet. So right now, I want to say she's not hearing what people are saying. And yes, that she's going to be mad for a minute. But that's her problem, not yours. I know you love her. I know you care about her. And that's hard to hear. But what can you do? You can't force her to not be mad at you. No matter what you do, you can't buy her to not be mad. You can't talk to her because she ain't listening. So, yeah, looks like she might be mad for a minute. And Justice, and yeah, eventually she'll get what she what's coming. Eventually she'll come around, but it might take a minute. And that's a Tennessee minute, not a New York minute. Unfortunately. Sorry, Jane with two N's. Sorry. And then who was that next person? What did she ask? What the spirits had to say to her? Was that Jackie T? Asked what the spirits had to say? Wow, I can't get everybody in there. It's like I could scroll back and see, but I can't now. Or I don't know how to, one of the two. Let me see if I can. Oh. No. It's not gonna let me. Oh. No. It's not gonna let me. So Gina and them, you guys gotta keep me straight. I don't know who's next. I think it's Jackie T. Any messages for next week? And I will be doing the horoscope Sunday too, so don't forget about that. I'm gonna try to do it early. The Bills game is at 4, so I'm gonna try to do that a little bit earlier than I normally do. So I'll try to do that then. Let's see what messages are for Gina T for this upcoming week, or do you have any special messages for her, period? Spirit, let's see. Something. I hope that helps, Slugaboo or Sluggerboo. Slugger. I think you might have a decision to make. I'll put that one out there. An important decision, Jackie. Ooh. Hope it's not what I think it is. I think that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. Page of Cups. There's a Pisces person. This is reversed. And you got the moon. I see some depression there for or some hidden enemies. It was reverse. So no depression. 9 of Cups, happiness, feeling fulfilled and happy. I got there's a Pisces person in her life that's younger than she is. And it looks like they might need some answers or some help. I got the Ace of Pentacles, and this was straight up. This is reverse here. So they may need some help, some financial help or things of value to make themselves feel valuable. So maybe talk to them and tell them how wonderful that they are, because there's only one them. And that's all there is. There's not another person in the world like them, just like there's not another person in the world like you, Jackie T. Not a single one. So I do think you have a decision coming up, and this one was straight up when I saw it at the bottom of the deck. And it's telling me that these are matters of the heart, and sometimes these are the hardest decisions that a person has to make. But I really believe, since it's straight up, you will make the right one. Some people think this is heartbreak and betrayal, but I don't believe so. I believe this is a choice of 3, and you have 3 choices that you can make. And I believe that you'll make the correct one. It will not be easy because it's matters of the heart, and those are never easy choices. We can enable, we can non-enable, we can be their beacon. So there might be your choices there. And then you have the King of Cups, which is a Cancer type person, but this one is being very immature and very Cancers can be outspoken. I remember fighting with my friend Judy about The Help. Out of all movies, she swore Oprah was in The Help, and Oprah was not in The Help. I just had watched it, and she swore, but she still, as till this day, will not tell me that. Well, I don't know about right now, but till this day or before, she wouldn't tell me that Oprah was not in the help, and it took her years to finally say, well, she did something with that. Well, she didn't produce it. It was in her book club, but that was about it. Anyway, uh, yeah, this one is being a little bit stubborn on their outspokenness. Yeah, they're definitely having a tantrum. But I think you can help it, Jackie T. You really can fix it. I think that you can be the strong where they have been weak, where others have let them down. I think that you're going to build them back up. You're going to help them to rebuild themselves and make them feel like they're worth something. Because right now I feel like they don't. They don't feel like they're worth anything right now. Oh well, young lady, Jackie T. Don't be too stubborn on them now. Uh, and there is promise if you will do what's in your heart that you know what you should do. And I believe that your brother, if this is talking about your brother, it could be talking about someone else. But if it is talking about your brother, which is the only Pisces or Pisces, was it Pisces? Yeah, Pisces. That yeah, I think he could be feeling a little down and a little unsure of himself or a little like he doesn't bring much value. But I think you can bring some promise back into his life. So I think that's awesome. Um, and being generous with things of value sometimes enables people to not get out there and work for themselves. So bring value of you can do this. You got this. This is in your realm of capability. So I would say do that to tell him that he can do anything he sets his mind to do. And and you'll help him in any way that you can with your time and your energy, but not necessarily your money because you may not have it to give. I know I wouldn't at this particular juncture. And it says you need to hang on to it, and he doesn't have much either, and he is trying. And I think that his choices that he has made has put a little strain on his wallet, which I get it. You know, I've been there, I've done it too, or our things of value, our time, our energy, where it is spent. We have to make sure that we are doing the best that we know how to do. And I think that you can help build him up. And then there was someone else. See, there was a Savannah. Somebody hit a comment. I see that. Okay. Well, was it me that hit it? I don't know. I can't. Oh. Oh, good. Good. I hope that maybe you guys can form some sort of really good partnership, and maybe that's the decision. Do you form and unite and form together and help each other build something wonderful and beautiful? That would be awesome. Let me know how that works out. I think there was another person that asked something. Oh, she's not on anymore. She took off. Okay. Oh, well. I was gonna read for her. I didn't know what the question was. I think if she was asking if spirit or something, she got cut off. Eleanor or Gina? Gina T or that lady? Oh, I didn't hide her. Gina T's not on anymore. So the girl. Oh. My friend Judy is the 18th. So I love me some Kansas. I love my Kansas, and they love me too. Yeah, Savannah something or another. Savannah. I've not heard that. Savannah something. Um, I'm sorry I didn't get to you. I wish you were. Cancers do rule. I like cancers. I do. I like Sagittarius too, though. I like Leos too. I like Capricorns too. I think the only ones I don't like are Geminis. Aw. Same as my Judy's. So anybody else have a question? I'm sorry, Savannah, that I didn't get to you or you got cut off. You have nieces you've never met. So do I. So do I. Card fell out. Well, we can't be crying over spilt milk. All we can do is wipe it up. If they don't want to come see us, they don't have to, or if we can't come and see them, we can't. Life happens, people move away. And sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not so hard. We're like, well, whatever. It's hard. It's hard. I have sisters that I'm sure Holly has sisters she hasn't met because her dad was a hoe. I mean, well, Scorpio risings. I mean, you have a good intuition. You're not as bullheaded as some cancers I know. Yeah, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not close with a lot of my family, so I get that. I understand. I think Gina is a Capricorn, aren't you, Gina? Aren't you a Capricorn? I thought Gina was a Capricorn. Thank you, Jane, with 2 N's. I hope you have a wonderful day in Norway. Yeah, sometimes they gotta go their own way. They feel like they're their own. They're their own. Yeah, I thought you were a Capricorn. Yeah, your birthday's coming up, isn't it? When's your birthday? I love Capricorns. My daughter Holly is a Capricorn. Harmony was a Scorpio, so I know those Scorpios well. 8th, a couple days before Harmony or Holly. Holly was 11th. So I love Capricorns. So we'll be doing that Zodiac Sunday tomorrow. And that's going to be fun because I'll be on here doing it and hopefully just recording it and then posting it after I record it. So it should be fun. I'm kind of digging this studio. I can't wait to invite you guys on. Sheila is the 29th of December. So we're going to have a little cake and stuff for her. And I don't think I got her a birthday present yet. Oh gosh, I got to go get her something. Small world, yes. Very small world. Very small circles in this world. We have our soul and then our soul family members and then the cousins and the aunts and uncles and everything. She will be 41. Whew. What age? I wish I was 41. No, I don't. I would not want to go through all this stuff again. Oh, wow. Whew. Wow. Well, we can't have everything. My baby's December 31st. That's when Harmony or Holly was supposed to be born. Holly wasn't, or Harmony was supposed to be born in November, but she came early, and Holly came 11 days late. She was supposed to be born on the 31st of December as well, but she wasn't. She said, I don't want to share my birthday. Any other questions, guys? Girls? Anybody else has popped in and wants to see us or talk to us? I know the holidays are busy time for us all, and I've got to get in there and turn Kevin pretty soon and give him a food. Poor baby. I'll starve him to death. Yeah, because we gotta have to be right back. Reminds me of Scream, the movie. He says, "Never say you'll be right back, because you won't be right back." Oh, anyway, I hope that everybody is hearing this loud and clear, and I hope that next time, maybe Eleanor and Gina or both can be on with me at different times if they want. They can take turns or be on the same time, and we'll split the screen, and hopefully I'll get to do one with Gary in the very near future. So, and maybe dark politics. I'm going to see if she wants to do a collab with me, and I'll send her a link if she has time, and we'll see what happens. And I think I could do it. I'm kind of excited. I don't know if you don't want your picture shown, just to put your little tape over the camera or something. I don't know, but or send it away or put a pretty picture of a flower up or something if you don't want your picture to be shown, Gina or Eleanor. I know some people just don't like their face on camera. I don't care. I don't care. You either like it or you don't. You don't have to look at it if you don't like it. You listen to what I'm saying. Put your earphones in and walk around. That's what I say. So, anybody else have anything? Did I miss anything other than Savannah? I hate that she got cut off. I hate that. Or hopefully she's not living in one of those countries where they're having troubles, or women can't speak their mind. I'm just playing with the cards right now, see what falls out. When I do the Zodiac ones, I will be putting the camera down to where you can see if you can guess which one I'm going to pull out. And I'd like to know, comment if you've guessed the one I was going to get, or you saw the one I was going to get as well, because it's kind of interesting when you're feeling it and I'm feeling the same card. It's kind of cool. I have a health matter. Can you read on that? Okay, sure. Spirit, what do you need to tell me about Eleanor's health right now? And I take these very seriously. I'm going to put this down so you can see that I am shuffling. What do you need to tell me about Eleanor's health condition? What do we need to do about it? What can we do about it? What is her health condition? What is the diagnosis, Spirit? Please. I see a blank. When I close my eyes, I seen a blank, like it kind of looked like an x-ray machine, but it was blank. There was nothing on it. Like it was a bad film or something. And there it is again. It's not centered. Let me see. I don't know if that's your spine or see some. Trying to work on my clairvoyance a little bit. More so than not. Let me shuffle these one more time because I was looking in my mind's eye and trying to see what I could see. I saw some things, but they were not clear. They were like black and white and like an X-ray of some sort. And at first I saw nothing on it, so I don't know if it is growing into something. Then it looked like a spine or a sphere, not a sphere, but a spear going through it. And then it had dots. So I don't, not dots, but like little clouds. And the sphere was gone. So that's what I saw in my mind's eye. But let's see what the cards have to say about your health. I think this is it. Okay. I see the snakes up here. And that kind of reminds me of what I saw in my blind's eye, that sphere, and then the sphere went away, or not the sphere, but the spear went away, and then I saw these little puffs of clouds. I don't know what that means. Gina got the 10 of cups, so I figure that I think that it'll be okay. I don't think that it's anything too serious. Like I said, when my mind's eye was concentrating, I did see this spear going through, but it wasn't, these things weren't there. And then the spears were gone and these things were there. So I believe whatever it is will be fixed, which brings me to this. This is reproduction, fixing, working on fixing. And a lot of times some vitamins will help. Like I know I take holy basil for my anxiety, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes my anxiety is out the roof, and we all know why. But anyway, I think that it might take a little bit of work on your part and theirs, the doctor's part, and a little bit of financial help from your children. But I do see a X-ray of some sort of your. It looks like your midsection, like from your, not your neck, but your, here down, and then you have the Emperor. So I do believe that it is not whoever is diagnosing you will be telling you the truth. They're not going to be lying. So try to listen. If you don't believe them, get a second opinion. But I do believe they're telling you the truth, and they're telling you the best way that they know how to tell you that this is what you need to do. And I think you need to listen and take action where your family is concerned. Take action. It's time now for you to start looking towards your future, moving closer to your children, being the person that you want to be, and come see your friends. You can stay at my house. You don't have to have a hotel or anything. I'll have clean sheets and all. I have a refrigerator too. So anyway, it says to take action, and take action so you can be around for a while. Listen to the doctors and do what you're being told to do. Do not be fooled into. I'm gonna cover them because they got some naughtiness going on, but don't be fooled or be enchained to any kind of ideal. Look it up, do your research, believe your doctors. Yes, do what they're saying to do, but they don't always know. Like they told me to give Kevin this medicine if his heart rate was blah 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 or below blah blah blah, don't give it to him. And so that's what the doctor told me to do, but the bottle said give him 1 pill a day. And if I'd have gave him 1 pill a day, he'd be in the hospital right now. So, use your intuition. Don't be fooled. If it's making you feel uncomfortable or worse, let the doctor know. Let them know that you are feeling worse, not better. Okay? So I think that it's going to be okay. In my mind's eye, I saw it going away, in my mind's eye. And the cards are saying it's going to be okay, that you need to trust the doctor And she got, yeah, Ten of Cups relates. Uh, it's also a medical symbol. Yes, it is. It is a medical symbol. With the snakes going around. Yes. But what in my mind's eye correlates with that Two of Cups, which was I saw the sphere going down. I saw a sphere like penetrating your body somehow. And then I saw it, the sphere was gone, and there was the round circles of puffs of fog, like puffs of clouds in there. They were gray, they weren't sparkling, which normally means healing. But I feel like with the right medicine and the right doctors, that you will heal and you will be fine. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything for me? Anybody else? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 4:16. Anybody else got anything, guys, or we done? Okay, general for Gina. I will put this down so you can see me shuffle for Gina. Hi, Hot Mess Jess. Yep, we'll get you right after I get Gina's general reading here. Oh, Gina, you got something upside down there. Woohoo. Well, you need to take some action right away. You need to be swift about it too. Take some quick action. Don't put it off. If you put it off long enough, you need to take some action. Let's see what else you got. Spirit, what else you got for Gina? And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. And make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, because sometimes YouTube does this thing where they clean house and they be crazy. All right. Gina, you got the naive card. Don't be naive. Don't let your, money fall out of your pocket. And it's going hand in hand with this one. You need to take some swift action and cut yourself down and realize that not everybody has your best interests at heart. And some people are trying to hold you back. And you don't need to be held back. You need to go forward and move on and do it, girl. And she says you got the Gina. Let me put this up. Gina said, no, Eleanor said you got the Queen of Wands, which is a Leo type. So fake it till you make it, that type thing. And the High Priestess. Gina, you have such a good intuition. I mean, you really do. And I'm not blowing smoke. You really have a good intuition. And I want you to start using it. And I want you to start realizing what your worth is. Somebody is trying to hold you back. And you need to stop letting them. You need to stop letting them belittle you, because you are a strong woman. You're smart. You're kind. You're caring. There's only one you. Like I told that other person, there's only one you. There's nobody else in this world like you, and you are special in a lot of ways. And remember that. Nobody is perfect. We all have our faults. Hell, I can't speak half the time. But I'm telling you, and I definitely am, transpose and see upside down and backwards and everything else. So I'm telling you, you are a special person. We all have our faults, all of us. So don't let people just throw those up at you. Yes, you're working on those. So what? But you're kind and special in a lot of different ways, and you have a good intuition. So stay away from the MFers that are treating you badly. Don't make me come down there, up there, over there, wherever you're at. You're in California, right? Don't make me come over there, because I want to. And the Page of Pentacles, which is your card, your Capricorn card. And, you're organized. You're an organized individual, or you like to be, and you try to be. And, it's time for you to turn this one this way and, be you. That's all you can be, is you. You can't be anybody else. You are you. And we love you just the way you are. This community needs you. People need you. Your kindness spreads joy in more ways than one, and not just financially. Your words, your kindness, your heart. I mean, shoot, you monitor for me, you and Eleanor for free. I mean, come on. A lot of you have to pay for that. So come on, give yourself some kudos here. You are an amazing individual. And you got the sun. I see some opportunities coming your way. Major arcana. So believe in that. Believe that those opportunities are going to be, yup, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. So, and do it. Allow yourself to do those things. Allow yourself to be free from the negative Nancy's out there, the negative uh, neons or whoever, or the negative nobodies. And then somebody else had a question. Oh, I don't know who it was. Hello, Nico. Who was the other person that had a question after Gina? Gina, who was it? Can you look back and see who that was? It was someone new. Hot mess. It was hot mess. That's it. And you wanted to know what Spirit had to say in general career or in general career. Let's assess how your career is going to go in the future, Miss Hot Mess. Hot Mess Jess. I have a cat named Jessie. She's a hot mess too. She's funny. I'm sure you are too. Let's see what it says. And remember, guys, hit like and subscribe. We got to get to 2,500 subscribers so I can give away that beautiful quote over there. And something just fell in my lap for hot mess. Let's see. Ooh, we got some problems going on. You got to take some, you got to get started. The hardest thing to do is to get started in your career. You got to decide what you want to do and when you want to do it. And the sooner the better, because there's promise there, for one thing. That was what fell in my lap just now as I was shuffling. So I'm going to put it back down. So you can see that. It's forward, and I think it was the only one that fell. Let's see what else we got for Miss Hot Mess. Hot Mess Jess. Love that name. Hot Mess Jess. Woo. All right. I think that's it. Okay. All right. If you lose... All right. Let me put this back up. Sorry. If you lose that job that you're in right now, I say no loss. Be thankful that it's over with. Yes, you do need to take swift action. So if you are looking, look diligently. There's promise there. There's promise there. So look diligently and make sure it's what you want to do. Because if you're doing something that you enjoy, it doesn't feel like work and you don't mind going in. And you'll do the best you can do because you enjoy it. Yeah, there'll be some parts you don't like so much. But, you can tolerate those. Make you a pro and cons list on your job search. Page of Pentacles. Get yourself organized, girl. Get yourself organized. That's our Capricorn card. Get yourself organized. You can do anything you put your mind to. You really can. I got the Page of Wands, which is the Sagittarius card, which tells me that without risk, there is no gain. So if you don't get out there and you don't take the risk to find that new career, that new spark in your life, then you won't find it. So get out there, put yourself out there, get your resume out there, get it polished, have somebody write it for you if you don't think it's good enough. But I'm telling you, get yourself out there. And if you're wanting the raise, you're wanting the promotion, fight for it. Do it. Take a risk. Speak up. And you got the Queen of Wands. Whew, that's the Leo type type of person. Fake it till you make it, they say. Even if you don't know how to do something, people have to train you, right? So if you see something that you like, go for it. Somebody's going to give you a chance. So allow yourself the freedom to do it. Now, I tell my daughter, don't quit a job until you find one. But if you don't have one, you got to find one and you got to start quickly. You got to take some swift action. So that's what it has to say to you. And she got the Seven of Pentacles. You already left your job. Okay. So you already have a master's degree, correct? So can you go to the Board of Education and apply for a principal position and maybe turn the school administration around? Can you apply for, to be the best principal in the world? Can you do that? Can you take swift action on becoming the principal? You have a doctorate. There you go. That's what you need. So I would go to the Board of Education and put in for a principal's position and then change that school around if you can. Dakota, you can ask a specific question if you want. Yes, she can. And the Seven of Pentacles is, generosity, and you're generous probably with your students, and they probably really like you. Yes, and I get that, but I feel like by being the administration, you can help the kids. You can go into any classroom you want to when you're the principal, and you can sit and watch the teachers teach, and you can be amongst the kids as well as be a principal. That is sad, and I feel like that. I don't know what part of the U.S. do you live in? And homeless children, I know it's hard. That because we were poor. We weren't homeless, but we were poor. Yes, it is corrupt right now because the administration, the regime that we have in the White House is, yes, it is taking a toll on the Board of Education even. And it's so poorly run. Yeah, that's terrible. I hate that. I hate it. General reading for the month ahead for Nikitai. I hope I'm saying that right. Nikiti, Nikiti, Nikoti. Is that what your name is, Nikoti? I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. But anyways, hot mess. Start from the top and work your way down. Be the administrator that's hands-on, not the one that doesn't want to be around the kids. Be the one that's in there in the hall, helping them find backpacks and things that they can use, helping them. Be that teacher. Nikati, like coyote. Nikati. Okay. A general reading for, I'm going to call you Coyote. She got the Knight of Swords. She needs to take some swift action too. I don't know what's going on, but you need to take some swift action. You can't let it keep going. You messed up there. Coyote is fine too. Okay. I like Coyote. It means you're strong. We would have been kicked off here. My spam phone call is blowing my phone up. Anyway, well, you need to take some swift action if it's your health you're working with. So let's concentrate on your health a little bit. Let's see what's going on with your health here. Coyote. Neek. Gina got the Ace of Cups. That's heart related. If it's health. Do you have WPW? If you do, just try not to stress yourself out or get it. I can never say that word. Abrasion, abrased. Cut the extra electrical circuit off. That's what it is. But let's see what the cards have to say. Could be emotional related too, because cups are to do with emotions and heart issues. And emotion stress puts a lot of stress on your heart, and that's an emotion, the stress. So let's see. Eleanor, did you pull anything? So it must be your emotions causing you stress. Let's see what I'm pulling. Probably like me, you're a worrywart. And worry is like a rocking chair, my dear. It'll keep you busy, but it doesn't get you anywhere. I think that's it. Let's see what we got here. All right. You're not picking your battles, for one. You're allowing other people to run all over you. I'm going to tell you this right now. You are not a doormat. People do not get to wipe their feet on you. You do not get to you do not have to handle everything. You do not have to take this kind of abuse, stress, or any negative people. And you don't have to always believe people either. Even your doctors. If you feel that they're wrong, go get a second opinion. I'm going to look at this card a little bit closer. Yeah, I think you're letting stress get to you. I see it. I see that Eleanor got the Knight of Swords too, which you need to take some swift action. There, I don't know if you can see this all around in here, like you're holding on to all the stress and you're in the middle of these people fighting, and it's like you're trying to make peace and you're trying to figure these things out, but you're holding on to all of the stress and it's going down your body. It's going to eat you up. So I really feel like you need to take swift action and do some holy basil. That's a natural substance. It's usually grown in Tibet, but you can grow it here too, because I've grown it at home, and it's legal. It's not like pot or anything like that. It's illegal. It's a herb, holy basil. It's basil, basically. But so you have to watch your insurance, your money, because I think premiums are going up and things are going to get a little bit crazier next year, this coming year, financially, for anybody who's sick. If you live in the United States, I don't know if you live in the United States, holy not, hope not. But anyway, things are going to get a little bit more expensive. But I think that holy basil, I get mine off of Amazon. Plus, I've grown some here at home, and it's really tasty in food too. So, and King of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know. Again, with the stress, the nodes, that even could be some psoriasis. You're getting so stressed out, you're getting psoriasis. See this stuff right here? It looks like grapes. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like grapes, and it's everywhere. It's eating you up. See this? Yeah, you can't allow worry to eat you up. You're gonna have to find a way to uh, get yourself immersed in something else and not worry about everybody else. The tornado that happened in Kansas is not your fault. So please stop taking everybody's troubles. I used to do the same thing. I still do the same thing. And it's hard to do. It's hard to distract yourself. What I'm doing right now is my passion. So find something that you really like to do that helps you help yourself and help others. So watch that worry, because it's the number one killer. Stresses. You do have the lion, so you're not, you're not giving up. You're not giving up on yourself, which is wonderful. I hope that you never do, because you are strong. And again, this whole session today has been about people being individuals. There's only one you. There's only you. You are you. There's no other person exactly like you in the world, and you are strong, and you are ready to take some swift action. Cut those negative people out of your life for a while. Unplug from the news, unplug from things that stress you out. Take that holy basil, talk to your doctor about getting some, and you're not depressed. So I would talk to them about getting something that calms you down a little bit so that you can chill and maybe put your mind on something else, like a Valium or lorazepam or diazepam, whatever, something that will allow you some downtime so you can calm yourself and take swift action where it needs to be taken. Because I think you need to get some people out of your life. They're causing you a lot of worry. And sometimes you just got to do it. And I don't think that they care. They don't care that they're hurting you. And those are the people you need to cut out of your life. Those are the people you need to cut out of your life. Get rid of them. I wouldn't talk to them. You don't have to hate them, but keep them at arm's length. If you see them on the street, say hello, but keep going. Keep going. Do not let them drag you into the drama. Drama is stress related. Do not let them do it. Take swift action and get these people out of your life. And you're not getting enough rest. You might ask the doctor for some sleep aid, or go to the store and buy some NyQuil sleep medicine or Advil sleep medicine. Don't work for me. Motrin PM worked for me a lot. When I was stressed out, I used to take that quite a bit, and it would help me sleep. So try some of that. Also, so hi. Chamomile tea, yeah, if you like tea. I never did, but it is calming, they say. So hi, Joy. Joyce. Hi, Joyce. I don't know if you're just joining us, but I've got to get off here soon. I've got to go turn my husband and feed him and, do the loving things that a wife does for her quadriplegic husband. But anyway, I hope that everybody likes and subscribes. And if you have a question, Joy, please, 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 we'll drink some chamomile tea with some honey in it. Oh, I'm sorry, you just got her. Do you have a question for me, Joyce? Please hit like and subscribe if you like my channel or my content. And I do a Zodiac Sunday tomorrow, all 12 Zodiac signs for the up and coming week, from the end of the month to the first of the month. So please, if you like it, if you have a question, Joyce, now's the time to speak up, or forever hold your peace. For love. And I want to do those love connections on like Tuesdays or Thursdays. I'm still going to do that. I think I just have to find the time. I have to find the time to study, take care of my husband, and, those types of things. I do have someone coming in to help tonight. Sunday, I will not. Holly will be here some, but not much. So, thank you, Jackie. Joyce, let's see, is someone coming in for love for her? Yeah, I want to give away this beautiful warm quilt that's behind me, made by Eleanor. And you guys should check out her channel. She has a lot of really cool things that she's made over her. She's very creative. Very creative. Gina T is too. But anyway, well, I wasn't really looking at the wands, but the little nodules that look like that was all over you was a thing of stress for you, in my opinion. Let's see, will it bring love into her life? Well, you just found a whole community. I love sunflowers too, Joyce. They're my favorite flower, actually. And you just found a whole community full of love. There are a lot of people here that we love to spread love and joy to everyone. So you just found some love. So I know what you mean by love, though. You mean romantic, I'm sure. And I say, June says, this is not what the cards are saying, but June says you need to try on some shoes. Men do it all the time. They date 2 or 3 women at a time, and then they decide who they want to spend more time with. So try on some shoes. I tell my daughters that, and they try on shoes until they find the one that they can fit comfortably in and walk in. So, let's see, I think that's it. Let's see what we got. All right. I think you're a strong, independent woman. And a lot of times men find that a little scary. And I get that. But I think that you are a strong, independent person. And I think a lot of people are intimidated by that. But I say don't change that, because you need a strong, independent person to be with you in order to stay on your same floor, if you will. And I don't see you being alone forever. I think summertime, maybe this is summertime card. So I really believe that you will be meeting some people in the summer. And like I said, date around. I'm not saying you have to sleep with all of them. I'm just saying date and see which one fits you best. And then after a while, if you've dated him and just him and things are going good or things are not going so good, break up with them and try again. Try on some shoes. Do not settle for just one person, because you can be stuck with one person and the right one walk on by and you never know it, because you're stuck in a relationship that you don't even know if it's going to work. So don't let yourself get stuck. There is somebody out there, and they're waiting. They may not be ready for you yet, and you may not be ready for them yet. So give yourself a minute, try on some shoes, and see what works. And you got everything you need. You have passion, you have drive, you have determination, you have wonderful friends, and you now have an awesome community. So to listen to, and I have some single friends. My friend Steven is single. I don't know how old you are, but he's single. And I don't like dating apps. I like for people to get out there and meet people the old-fashioned way and see how they act in front of you. Do they open the door for you? Do they walk on the right side of the road? Do they walk in front of you? Do they walk behind you? What is their, what are they doing? See what they're doing, not what they're saying, because people can say anything. So do it, listen to your intuition, and, you have everything that you need. Maybe not all you want, but everything that you need. So get out there and try on some shoes, girl. That's what I got to say. Yeah, and Steve, he said he tried the dating apps too, and I just I just don't I think it needs to be the old-fashioned way. Yay! Yay! Good. Yes, this is true. I didn't find Kevin until I was 49 years old, and I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. And right now, he got in a bad car accident and is a quadriplegic. So, yeah, I think that we need to do it the old-fashioned way. Go to parties, go to the grocery store, go to the library, keep your eyes open. You know, I think that dating apps are kind of scary in a way, and it's scammy. A lot of scams out there. You got to be careful, super careful. Got to be super careful in real life too. You just can't, you know, take somebody at the word. You got to watch what they're doing. So, guys, with all of that being said, I hope everybody has. Oh, goody. What is it, Gina? What's your new hobby? Monitoring for me? Thank you. Um, I'm excited for that. I want to know what your new hobby is. Either text me or tell me. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, good videos to show where people start and show them workouts that people could do at their level. Yeah, cool. So, anyway, guys, I've got to go. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. And I hope you've all liked what you've heard. And hopefully, you'll join us tomorrow for Zodiac Sunday. And please hit like and subscribe. Let's get to 2,500 and let's get our views up so that we can hopefully get monetized and I can get a little money to help Kevin and I and anybody else. If I make a lot of money, I'll help everybody because I don't want to be rich. I just want to have enough. So anyway, anyways, I hope that you all have a wonderful day and yes, my monitors are queens for sure. Love them. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I've got to run. It's been my pleasure as always. And with that being said, you all stay mystical. Oh, I can't do that way. I keep forgetting my iPad isn't a touch screen.